Happy Wednesday, May 27th. This is round two of me running this episode because I guess audio did not record it all in the first time. So hopefully this works and this is the episode that you see. This episode's all gonna be about numbers. Numbers is the name of the episode, and really two things I'm going to harp on. One, actually three things. One, the importance of numbers. Two, how numbers can manipulate. And then three, the importance of putting numbers aside more than anything else. So I'm a big numbers guy. I always have been. I've always been in sports. I've used it in all my work. Numbers can really help you tell a story to a certain extent. Um, but numbers can really manipulate as well. So I'm going to give a quick example. I come from the baseball world, and I'm just going to go to batting average. Batting average tells the percentage amount of times that guy is going to get on base safely. Nice, easy, simple way of putting it. We'll just put it that way. So let's say a guy is hitting 290. That's a good batting average. But let's say that same dude really only gets on base with nobody on or two outs, and he's not really contributing to actually scoring any runs. He's getting on base, but he's never scoring and he's never knocking anyone in. You have another guy that's hitting 250, 40 points below, but when he does get on base, he's doing it with runners in scoring position. He's hitting home runs. He's getting extra base hits. He's knocking people in, and he's scoring runs, therefore contributing towards, the overall score of the game. The first guy hitting 290, he's not contributing to the game. Getting on base, but he's not scoring any runs, not getting that final tally. The reason I bring up this example is in the social media world, there's a lot of numbers out there that are like that 290. Where they look really cool, they look really good, but they're not contributing at all towards your overall goals. One of the biggest ones, in my opinion, that really sends a bad message. I don't want to say bad message, but a false net message is that follower count. That follower count can look really, really cool on any given day, but in the end, the person with 1,000 followers that's getting tons of engagement is much better than that person that has 10,000 followers and has no engagement. You want a lot of comments, you want a lot of activity, you want a lot of people interacting, you want to build a community of people that are there compared to maybe a 10,000 that never shows up at all. That thousand's worth a whole hell of a lot more than that 10,000, because that 1,000, they're bringing in runs, they're contributing, and that brings me to my third point. I'll skip my second point for right now. I'll go to my third point right now, and that is really getting a feel of what's going on. Numbers don't always tell the truth. Sometimes you need to get out there and get a little bit dirty, and you need to talk to people. Talk to people in your community. Talk to people outside of your community. Talk and get a feel of what is going on, what is really the truth behind some of these things, because the numbers can be manipulated. And you can put barriers on numbers, and this is not just social media, this is all over the world at this point. You can put barriers on things to make your point across and things like that. And that's where things get really, really dangerous. It's where you begin to manipulate and you begin to use these numbers to make a point, to push your own agenda, I guess, in a way. And you can get stuck as a content creator in your own head by creating these boundaries by like, oh, I'm going to hit this number, and if I hit this number every single time, I'm doing well. You get stuck in those things rather than talking to your community, talking to like, hey, is this really working? Is this really what you want to see? Rather than, all right, cool, I know I'm going to do this every single time and it's safe and it's great and it's all that stuff. You could be doing so much better if you communicate and you talk to your audience and you understand what they're looking for, and you stretch your own abilities and you learn and you take what you can to the greatest extent. Um, yeah, numbers can be very, very useful, and they can really, really help you out, not only in social media, but in the world as well. But at the exact same time, they can be very, very dangerous, because you yourself, as a content creator, as an individual, can use the numbers to distort and to kind of almost create a false reality of, you get stuck or you push your own agenda. And that's not good. It's not good. It's important to always be communicative. That's a word I just made up. To communicate. And really get a feel of what's going on. The feel, the talking to people, a crowd of 100 here and a crowd of 100 here, they share the same number, but they can be completely different. And you got to be able to talk, and you got to see which 100 is better. You could have a crowd of 10, and it could be better than 10,000. I'll take the crowd of 10. That works with you, whatever you're doing. In my case, I'll take the 10 that love Disney compared to the 10,000 that hate Disney, because I work better with the group of 10. All right, that's all I got to say for today. Hopefully the audio worked this time. If it did, yay, hooray. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Hopefully this didn't get too confusing. Second time around, who knows?